Yeah, me just want to see how foreign nice Jamaican people. See that 1 week money, see there? 1 week money. Me can't make that money in Jamaica. 10 grand making in 1 week. I do you see me so dirty? I do you see me so dirty? See there? Money me say. Every day money. 1 week money. Foreign nice. You can't make me sit in Jamaica. Jamaica hold them.
Now, people, me and Uno go fall out to all of the viewers in America, Canada, England, whichever first world country you're there, you know. Why Uno never tell me say so things stay a foreign? Why make Uno never tell me say money so easy for make? People, I did not know. Uno just want to keep all of it for yourself, and with their Jamaica, they are suffer like dog. Yo, things rough at Jamaica, so till all the supple gent in them get mago. Get on you where we are going. Gas prices in Jamaica are mad. We are mad out. Utility bills double mad out. Not to mention the prices of food. Oh God, man, Bellevue cannot miss you. Yo, for all of the Jamaicans, talk to me in the comment section. And lie me, I tell to what things rough at Jamaica people. Just the one place I steer and I wonder where them next meal are gonna come from.
After listening to Valiant music, Mad Out.
My God, man, that dead, you know. Alright, dead, brother. Nah, man, she not real, man. Breed? Where belly dead? No, breed hello? Alright, there.
No, people, on a serious note, you know, while watching that video, me think so the woman I want to touch you for real, you know. I frightened when me see the woman move me and said, no, come like said that woman brain here chip out Valiant, yeah, cause this, you know, the people, them are mad out. Andrew Wellness, the people, them are mad out, can't afford nothing in Jamaica, and me not talk about the choppers, them, because I know a lot of persons in the comment section, I got to talk about the choppers, them, and who I make money. Me I talk about the poor Jamaicans, them, who do not have it, because that brother, they say, a whole heap of money are in a foreign, but people, we all know that is not true. Well, some people are foreign and make them money, while some people they are foreign still a struggle. Yes, we know fiction from reality. But anyhow, people, what is up, welcome to Dance Truth Family. Hope each and every one of you is having a blessed and productive day. Open a belly full now, me telling things rough for Jamaica. Anyhow, people, please remember to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and make we kick the video off like this.
People don't move. Peace officer. 10 minutes. Hold on, you want one.
Peace officer, hard time. Ready up. Peace officer. Hey, pull it in now.
And people, of course, that was international dancer superstar Popcaan, and you can hear in the background Popcaan actually beg the police to make him go out, they go perform, and the police would not have it. As Popcaan step out with the mic, the police them lock off the dance, no lock off the sound, officer. Go on like get it man for clone, officer. Jaja, me don't know, the police them target the unruly boss from the other day. But you could have made dance go on even though neighbors could have complained. You know about the nice abatement law. Lock off Popcaan, a regular. We see police them hang the Popcaan and we still know. Just the other day Popcaan was, I think he was in, I don't remember exactly where, but some police facility. And one policeman said, Popcaan, go through the door. Yo, unruly, you know. People do tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Moving right along. And also, people, in some quick updates, Canadian rapper Tory Lanez was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment after a shooting incident involving him and Megan Thee Stallion. People, remember, I don't know if you have followed up the case, but remember, say, them never even have a lot of evidence against him and nobody lost their life, but he was sentenced to 10 years. People, what are your thoughts on that?
Dirty nasty J. After what me do for you, you're a child. Me say if it take 50 years, if you find them, I kill. If it takes 50 years, eh? After me ask you, me never have nobody else to keep me kids them. To go with a better life for them. And you go tell me say you molest them. You molest me, baby. She said, Jamie, swear anything you take me do.
Now, people, this one is extremely serious. As you can hear the pain in this woman's voice. As she is talking, you can actually feel the emotion. She is stating that she left Jamaica seeking a better life for her kids because I want to know that things rough hard. And she confided in this one person to actually take care of her kids. And this person did the total opposite, taking advantage of a minor. Jaja God. And me know a lot of persons have this experience. You know, a lot of Jamaicans have, you have to go foreign, you have to left a pitney, and some of the time people, boy, some of the time better you just stay here and rough you out with your youths them because Jaja, some of the time the betterment where you pray for your youths them, you just put them in a worse situation. But people, do tell me your thoughts in the comment section.
This break my heart. Let's help this young man, please.
My name is DeMarco Donner. I live in St. James. I attend Howard Creek Primary School at Catching Hall. I live with my mother and she has 3 kids. My story is that it is real hard. My mother cannot afford to send me to school. My mother doesn't have any work, so my grandfather helped me a bit and my mother looked for works. It's hard for me to even find lunch money and fare along with clothing to school. In spite of that, I never gave up. I asked my friends for pencil and I used my finger as a ruler. I aim with a determined mind. I push myself and aim for my goal for a better life for me and my mother in the future. I now pass my PEP exam to my choice, the School of Monroe College, Jamaica. I'll never give up. I really need your help. I cannot afford it any at all to go to school of my choice. So I need your support so that I can become a hard-working child and a pro Monroe student. I don't have anything as of yet to go to school at the end of this month. So please, I'm asking for you to help me on my journey. Thank you for listening, and I am looking forward for your great support.
And people, as we talk about the status of our country and the cost of living, this young man took it up on himself to go on social media asking for help for himself to go back to school or some support for him while going to school, as he is stating that his parents are not financially stable and able to help him at this moment.
Yeah, Jamaican people, just I come from church and we put God first. But I want you guys to know that I'm looking out for all the immigrants that come across the border. I just buy 2 box truck here. I'm running a construction company. So anybody want to work, we have work. We starting a moving company. We also helping immigrants that come across the border to find asylum so they can stay in the country. Everybody coming into the country need help. You understand? You need support. We organize a support system. First thing, by providing you with a job and providing you with the guidance to get your asylum. I went through the same thing when I just come here. I have to file for asylum. Nobody did not file for me. I filed for asylum, so I can guide you. I have an organization that help you to get your working permit and get your asylum so you can stay here and work legally. So this is what we're doing. So big up on yourself.
Now, people, check this out. There is a popular story circulating on social media of a homeless woman can be seen in various videos begging, asking for money, rather looking unpleasant. Now, people, she has an amazing transformation as somebody decides that they're gonna help her, feed her, get her mental status on a level, and people, she is doing really well in the name of Jesus. Type amen. People, take a look at this.
Look what God has done for Yannick.
My name is Yannick now. Turn on. People them say, look how you look nice.
In one of the pictures, if you look kind of carefully, you can tell that she was still she was still definitely good. She looked pretty, she looked good, she looked nice. But you can tell that she was kind of, because she was in one picture, like I said, she was getting baptized. And in the next picture, you know, she's wearing a short dress, you know, with her, you know, her body hanging out kind of, and she has the cigarette in her hand, and she's, you know, she looks like a young party girl. Turned out to be, she was a stripper. We all know she was a stripper. And she even said that she worked at, I don't know if these clubs are still open, but Moose nightclub. She said she worked at Gemini.
You want some? Go dance. So which boy that used to dance, man? Gemini. Moose nightclub. Whoa, Lord God. Hey, whoa. Hey, I see you dance on the pole. Nah, give blow job and then something. You give blow job? And then something. Pan pole? No, in the club. So we are give blow job?
So, you know, she used to, like, there's a lot of girls that do it and it's still normal. They're not crackheads. You know what I mean? So she was doing her stripping stuff. She was stripping and that's how she was making her money. But we know already in that entertainment business, you make your money, you know, you do your stuff. But when she was being a stripper, she had her car. Celebrities used to even sleep with her and stuff. And we're going to get into that next. But she had her car. She had her money. She had her own house. She was living good. And then there was a next person that came out with some facts that she was even working for Buju one time, sleeping with him. I guess anytime he will go on tour and then come back to Jamaica and want a stripper or whatever, it was her that he used to call. And we all know that he went away later on for dealing with some type of coke or whatever it is. So I feel like, you know, maybe he was the one that was giving her. She probably used to just do like a small line or whatever the drugs that they do to get through their job. And then to finish and then they done. But they're not a crackhead, you know what I mean? Because there's so much functioning people that is like that. She's a functioning crackhead, but she looks popped down anyway. So when she was working for him now, it was clear that she was doing prostitution. She even said it, you know, multiple times after she went mad that it was prostitution that she was doing. And that leaded her to catch AIDS. So you guys can see where she's just slowly starting to, you know, she went way up to the top, was up with the A-list celebrity in Jamaica at the time, and it's just slowly starting to just go down. You know, she became a prostitute after being a stripper because she probably saw, okay, if I'm sleeping with, you know, Buju and he's paying me this amount of money, you know, whoever the other artist that was big back then, imagine how much I can be, you know what I mean? But it probably turned into where she even said she got fired from the strip club because she was doing the prostitution. She wound up catching AIDS. Then they had to fire her from the prostitution ring because her blood wasn't clean. So at that point now was probably when she just started dealing with bare loose people, even business against her. She's not going to deal with no celebrity because, you know, probably word got out to celebrity. I remember having AIDS back then was a wicked thing. It was a bad thing. A lot of people never even lived long. So I'm surprised that she's still, you know, living and alive with it. But before the whole, you know, before when she got the AIDS, actually, I shouldn't say before, after she got the AIDS and stuff, she was still normal, you know. And in my personal opinion, where stuff really went where her head chipped is because her friends them obia her, and that's when she started to get deep into the drugs. And when I say her friends obia her, the reason where I got that from is actually sources from people who live around where she live, and they were saying that she was like, what, you know, like I said, dealing with celebrities and stuff. She was very popular. She was a really pretty girl, and her friend them had to sprinkle some dust to hold her down because she was just doing too much. You know, when you're in that industry, you're in, you know, a lot of competition with the other females or whatever it may be that they have. So they put something on her to hold her down, and they use drugs. So it was bad even way. You know, either way, it's almost like this was bound to happen with the path that she was going on, obia or not, the drugs or whatever, that made her, you know, become the crackhead that she's on the road now.
And people, just before I go, I'm going to leave you with this one from dancehall selector, social media personality. Dancehall, put on your dress and cuss the artist. People, you know what? Too much joking around. Take a look at this. No other than Foota Hype. Your time to shine.
We not get a proper explanation on the woman's football situation. When Babsy come out, come say, make no sense. You know? Because we have multiple times where the girl them face horrible embarrassment and the government never step in. The government never step in. So when them come tell me now, say, them donate money, yeah, when? When you donate money, when? What happened to when them luggage is stuck and then couldn't get them luggage and them equipment? Where were Uno then? Where the money did there them time then? When Sidela Mali alone start but the thing, where was the contribution? You can't trick people all the time. Me notice some people speak like them smart and about JFF for blame, not the government. What is JFF? Ask yourself that first. What is JFF? What is the meaning of JFF? It means the Jamaica Football Federation. First word, Jamaica. Second word, football. Third word, federation. Falls under the sporting ministry. Why do you have a minister of sports? Why do you have a ministry of sports to govern the affairs of sports? Not only football, not only running, not only cricket, not sports. So, this is the story what the labor right them I run with. And I say me I give the government basket for care water. I hold for them in the day, you know them try defend what's going on. Or the government give JFF the money and JFF not do what them to do. I can. Well, give them the benefit of the doubt, right? Say the government gave JFF the money. Make a break down break it down in a street terms now. Because at the hungry way, me get some of them laggerhead people here. And me say that with no respect. Some of the laggerhead people, we have to bring it down to dirt level for you to understand Wagwan. If me owe, let me look for yourself. If me owe Jessica daily $150,000, me choose to ask Icon to give Jessica the $150,000. See? Icon is my representative. Me choose Icon to operate business on my behalf. If me give Icon $150,000 to give to Jessica, and Jessica only get $20,000 out of her $150,000, does that mean that it's not my fault? Whatever I can thief, you know, still rest on me because Jessica only get 20. So Jessica still is owed $130,000. One more. JFF work under the government. The government supposed to audit. Man, listen me now. The government is audited at the end of every financial year. Accountants come in to govern how the government spend allocated funds. So if the government give Icon, which is JFF, $150,000, which will be on record, when the accountant attract the $150,000, then we see say JFF only pay out 20 grand to Jessica, which is the women's football team. So that would spark an investigation. So now Babsy, as the sports minister, the accountant will review she and her spending for the year would realize that, hello, Auntie Babsy, there's a discrepancy here. There is an invoice for $150,000 that's paid out to JFF in the respect to the Reggae Girls. When we check the Reggae Girls account and what was received, they only received $20,000. So we have a discrepancy. Babsy now would have put an injunction on JFF and every money we have spent and launch an investigation to get to the root of where the money was. Now, the girls wouldn't have blame the government. But because the government didn't do shit, either them thief some of the money too, so them can't put JFF under the fire under the gun. Because if them put JFF under the gun, somebody shot to go backfire upon them. So them leave it. So the girl them not get what them forget. You understand now? So Auntie Babsy, when you come tell we say, oh, them get this money and them get man. When? I hears the girls them a suffer. And if your books and JFF books now correspond with the girls them books, somebody figure jail. Somebody figure prison. Bro, JFF don't work under FIFA. If you know in a sense that FIFA is the world governing body for football. JFF is the Jamaica Football Federation. JFF have to comply with FIFA rules and regulation concerning football. Doesn't mean that JFF work under FIFA. FIFA is an entity where different is the world governing body. Like you have Jamaica Defense Force and then you have the UN, United Nations, where world police. That doesn't mean Jamaica Army work under UN, no. You have guidelines that you have to follow by where the world police order. But this money where we are talking about now have nothing to do with FIFA. This have to do with contribution from the government to the national team where I represent the country. So to stop going like on the nonsense, brother. Donation and then think the FIFA can't tell us the government can't donate to the national team. FIFA can't tell you that. FIFA can't tell you say the government can't buy you some jersey. What do you mean? FIFA can't tell us okay, all jersey for the World Cup has to be paid for by Jordan or by Nike or by Adidas. But you have to pay the money and get your colors and your design, and it will have the Jordan logo up here, so or the Adidas logo or the Nike logo.